Your presence is actually giving me a bit of goosebumps.
My shoulders are always going to be here and out with those 160 centimeter Louboutin heels with the tassels on it. It's always going to be that because I'm not scared to move like a star because I am one.
Everything that you're doing to me, it just feels intentional.
Doing to me. The language. This is the +44 podcast. I'm Zeze Millz.
Yeah, what's that about?
What's that all about?
I'm Sideman. Music,
culture,
UK. This is +44 from Wondery.
Hello, YouTube. You are watching the +44 podcast highlights. If you want to listen to the full podcast, then go get it wherever you get your podcasts. What are we and what does it mean to you?
Currently,
I'm talking about us.
us two,
Yes. Oh, you forgot?
we are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, cool.
Kid on the way.
Okay.
Currently not showing.
Yeah, you forgot.
this is you two?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, you remember
You
now.
my man.
Yeah.
You my man. You my man. Yeah.
Sometimes you
My
gotta-
man.
Yeah.
So why are you bringing out Be the One with Khalid then? That's what I want to
Do
understand.
you know what?
Wait, first of all, I'm not saying
You're
I'm
confused.
jealous, but I'm...
You're feeling a little bit.
like
You're
a
feeling
twinge,
away.
like, what's
You're feeling
going
away.
on?
I hear that. I hear it.
And obviously, like, Bree's like looking nice and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting here with my bare face. Looking,
No, but it's giving
like those ones where the wife is like, she's run down after like fight, and the new team comes to the office. She's like, this is Bree. You're like, oh, this is Bree.
this is Bree?
Oh, this is Bree. Oh,
That's her.
And then you're sitting there.
You know when they have like a mad vague name as well, so you thought that it was a guy,
Some
and then he comes to
random.
Yeah.
and then he comes to work. He's like, wait,
That's
This is
Bree.
so this is Bree that you went for the lunch dinner with, like,
Yeah, those ones.
yeah, that you took the LA trip with. Okay,
And then inside jokes, it's like, oh, so we
Although
do.
we ain't took no trips though.
Okay, that's true.
Because
me and
he ain't
Bree
followed up.
Me and
We ain't took no trips.
yeah.
No, but I'm hearing because you didn't follow up. So explain.
So he shot
yeah,
the shot.
I shot the shot.
but he didn't shoot the shot.
Yeah,
We ain't here.
He's gonna end up on Shade Borough. Bree Runway carry child for Sideman.
like, oh, now we know why Zeze does all, because she knew all along.
Talk to us about this track with Khalid. How did that come about? How did you guys meet and everything?
So basically, I was in LA.
Yeah.
It was at the time where COVID and everything like kept coming in and out and like messing things up a little bit. So like everyone around me was like really paranoid about me going out and things like that. But I just felt like I was such a good girl for so long. I need to go somewhere. My manager was like, no, don't, because I said, I am going.
You're like,
you can stay in the bed. I'm going. Because it was at the point where I was like, I've come to LA. There's so many artists that I need to connect with. I want to go out and see them, not like on a bender, but like, let me dip in and out, It was an artist's birthday and I was getting a Coke from this trailer thing. It's kind of like a love story.
Coca-Cola, not Coke.
Not Cokiana, but just
No, because I
Coca-Cola.
realised I have to say that. I'll be on set and I'll be like, can I have Coke, please? And everyone's looking at me like, I'm like, Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean?
You should feel honored that you're at the level where they think that you're just out here asking for Coke.
Facts though, facts.
No, but that's what people thought how I lost the weight. They was like, oh, Zeze's making money now.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Yeah, that's what
okay,
people
okay,
like.
okay.
There's like, oh, she's on the hard stuff. That's why she started making money.
I'm
I know that's.
I can't deal.
No, sorry, back to your
I
story.
can't deal. So I get this like tap on my shoulder and there's this boy with like girls around him, almost like someone's like, go and ask her, like kind of thing. So I turn around, I'm bare shy. And he's like, I just wanted to say, like, not really looking me in my eyes, just like, I think you're so amazing. I think everything you do is so, and I just had to come up. I was like, that isn't Khalid, it's Khalid. Because Khalid, if you was to build a statue out of him, he has a look, you know what I mean?
Right,
like if you build a look, the high top, he didn't have that. He had short hair and it was blue. He was in his experimental, I call it his F-boy era. He's not even an F-boy, but I just call him that anyway. And then I was like, oh my God, it's Khalid. Oh my God. I was like, how do you know me? Because normally the people that I connect with, the Scissors, the Cardis, anyone.
Do you see that?
Yeah, no, I heard it.
No, but it's true. Like, normally the people I connect with, I'm like, I love it when artists just do a sly, like, I don't even. She said, I was even going to ask her before she said, I was like, artist's birthday. I was gonna be like, whose birthday party was it?
Yeah,
so whose
yeah.
birthday
I don't
party
want to
was-
mention it.
Oh, see,
You have to understand the levels. First, she did the not name drop, so the name drop didn't come off as a name
I
drop.
know,
You
right,
understand that?
You need to stop. You need to stop.
We
We see
understand.
it. We love it.
We heard what you said.
So it's like now, if I was to see Cardi on the street, I'll go up to her and be like, hey, do you know what I mean?
right.
Like, whenever I bump into Offset, for example, and this is not a name drop thing, I actually go up to Offset like he's like my brother-in-law.
Right, okay.
I'm like, tell Cardi and the kids I said hi, yeah? Like, that's how I am. So we've never had online interaction. So I didn't know. That's why I was kind of like, is it Khalid? Is it not? Then it was like, oh no, it's me. I was like, wow, I didn't know you knew who I was. Great, this is this. So I was like, oh, I'm here for this duration of time. Can I take your number? I was so scared to text him. I text him, he texted me back straight away.
Oh, that's
and I
so
was like,
nice.
he's sweet. Okay, cool. It wasn't like that fake artist.
Right.
So from there, I went to go link him at the studio, and we stayed at the studio till 5 o'clock in the morning, went through so many beats, this, that, like all this, and then we made Be The One in one session.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, till like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because Khalid likes to over texturize music and make me record lots of harmonies and do things over and over and over again. Yeah.
Now I want to go back. What was school life like? What was college
School
like?
life was hard. I was bullied so much.
I know, because I was in the notes, I see in an interview that you done, you talked
Yeah.
about being bullied,
so
colorism.
much. Like,
You
crazy.
even spoke about bleaching your skin as well.
Yes.
That's so like,
That's mad.
As soon as
and
I
then
got
that's
the
what's-
bread, I fixed the first layer of my skin and now we're back.
oh my.
that's so
We're back.
So I feel like in
Are you
our
all right?
world.
Do you know what?
She's affecting you.
No,
and I
because
can
it's-
feel it from here.
No, because it's true, because it's really nice, because it's so difficult. I don't think people understand how difficult it is for darker skinned women in this industry. I don't think people understand. And I could cry, but I'm not going to cry. And it's
don't,
not
'cause I'll
it's
cry.
not because it's like, oh my God, it's so difficult. I don't
is.
think people understand how difficult it is, how draining it is.
Oh, yeah.
How you start to doubt yourself so much. It's unbelievable. Like, do you get what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like, and then in this country as well, the opportunities are so not even there. Then you're like, oh my God, so no one wants to book
Then
me.
they tell you your problem isn't real.
And then, right, exactly. So that's what I mean. Then you go to America and they embrace it because they're a bit more open to certain
comes-
things.
Yes,
And
they
that's
do
why I was-
embrace
yeah,
it. But
yeah.
that also comes with, America also has its own box.
Right, yeah.
America is a box as well. Like, and I've come to,
have to kick down the
I've
box.
really
Yeah.
accepted that as well, because
Yeah.
over there again, I don't follow the normal American, you know what I mean? I have a handful of tits. My ass is
Right.
great.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
You know what I
okay.
mean? I'm not the American prototype. Yes, Americans love me, but they love me because I guess I'm beautiful, I'm fly. Yeah, I guess, yeah, but America has its own box. But
Right,
the box
okay.
is just bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
box is just bigger.
When it comes to British black artistry, there's a box for every era.
Yeah.
There was a grime box if you wasn't doing grime, no one is trying to hear
true.
it. There's a drill
That is
box if you're
British
not doing it
music.
at every
Yeah.
time, no one
Yeah.
ain't trying to hear you.
yeah. Oh,
If
wait,
it-
Afrobeats
if it
now?
Afrobeats, yeah, we ain't trying to hear you.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
there's a box at every
Yeah.
time. But nobody ever thinks that's in a niche. Let me go where I can be heard, where there's enough people listening to a niche that a niche can be a successful career. What gave you the foresight to even have that level of American connection?
My thing has always been, since the beginning of time, when I was at like 824 followers, I have to post at 8. 8 feels neutral for the Americans. I always used to say to my mum, Mum, I'm coming back, yeah? I'm just going to post. She's like, what time? At 8 for the Americans. It's always been for the Americans, for the Americans, for the Americans. Because in my head, I've always thought and I've always known, I know how the UK is. I'm always, if America didn't embrace me, if Doja didn't go out of her way to platform me, Cardi didn't go out of her way to platform me, Kehlani didn't go out of their way to platform me, SZA, any of those people, Summer Walker don't go out of their way to do it, I don't think...
We wouldn't be trying to hear over here.
No.
gosh.
I don't think so.
But yeah,
Because
yeah.
trust
LMA?
me,
They do LMA,
I've gone viral mini viral for wrong reasons over here. My style, what is she wearing? Everything of it. But my shoulders are always going to be here and out with those 160 centimeter Louboutin heels with the tassels on it. Talk about it, and the oversized Gucci studded glasses. It's always going to be that, because I'm not scared to move like a star, because I am one. Do you know what I mean?
You move like a star.
And that's the thing. People don't like when you move like, but I am one. So what next?
Right.
I can't lie about what God's put on me. I'm a star.
What's it like though, meeting or speaking to like Doja Cat, to everyone else, it's like, oh my God, what's it like for you when you're in that space or when they shout you out? Is it kind of like, well, yeah, obviously, or is it no? Okay.
Because you see, for me, a prime example, before we even get into that, my house, I have a crazy view. Sometimes when I meet the rich people that live in the building and they're like pressing a floor higher than me, I'm like, oh my God, like, what's it like up there? They're like, what? You kind of get used to it. I'm like, not me, because I never came from that.
Right.
So I lived there for ages. I'm still taking pictures of my house like I just moved in. I'm someone that I'm so grateful for stuff. Like, I know what I've come from. I know how hard I've worked. I used to do cleaning jobs with my mom. So when I do meet these people, I always just clutch my chest in disbelief when I am told what I mean to them or how I've inspired their craft and they're at the top. That will always blow my mind, guys.
How did you start experimenting with your fashion? Have you always been like that? Talk to me.
I've always been like that. I really, really, really have. But it got to a place, I think up until like I was like 13, I stopped mood boarding how I'd want to dress when I grow up. And just started dressing like that. Let's make it a reality. But like little things, because like growing up, my shopping, I never used to tell anyone this. I was too embarrassed. We just used to go to car boot sales. Every Sunday, that's where I'm getting my fit from. I'd be like, yep, this is this. I hope I could get like vintage Dior. I hope I can get this. I got my first little pink monogram bag from there. I was like, and like if it had a little bit of dirt on it, I'd be like, oh, my cousin like just swiped, because I was too embarrassed to say. But now vintage is such a thing now. Can you imagine? I started my life like that. I never used to get to go to shops. Hell no. My mom was like, look here, pound each, whatever you can find. Like literally. And then we used to go from there. Like me and my brother like running down the aisles with our pound. Started from that. And then one day I just decided to shave the back of my head. And I started going through it with the hair stuff. Shave the back of my head. Do a mohawk and make it red, and I dyed it myself. I just do everything myself. I have so many cuts and stuff on me from trying stuff. Like I just been doing like mad stuff by myself, and I've just always found joy when I didn't feel that confident in my beauty. For example, I always used to have this line: they can call me ugly, because they did call me ugly growing up. They can call me ugly, but at least I can dress. Right. But now it's like they can't say either.
What is the love life saying?
Mine?
Yeah. That was like there's someone there, but
I never heard someone.
No?
You said
what did you hear?
You think there's people?
Multiple.
I heard a congregation.
No, I have admirers, but you know, the thing is.
What a way to put it.
I have admirers.
This reminds me
of... But there's one...
No, but sorry.
No.
There's not.
We were interviewing...
Look at my hands. I'm like,
go. Let's not stop.
I have admirers, but I need to activate a care for the attention.
You just opened up a can of worms.
But maybe it's because the attention that's coming your way is not the attention you want.
But I just think I could.
Are you career driven too much right now?
No, I'm open. I'm open. Like it'll be cool. You know what I mean? I'm just so like.
So why do you need to activate a care?
I do need to activate a care because I'm not impressed by much. Guys, a lot of guys are not a lot behind the chains and the watches. I don't really care for chains and watches. If chains and watches are your passion, but you're actually like a really nice, humble guy that you just happen to like find things, okay, cute. But if it's your
personality,
and it's your personality trait, then it's like, oh my God, this is boring.
I love this
I'd rather you not have that then.
Yeah.
I love this so much. There are so much man wearing their personality.
When you're having a conversation and they can't stop the...
Yeah,
brother.
Like their wrist is like, it keeps going
when
like
you're
that.
a multi-millionaire and you've achieved so much, but man, they're talking to you and he's like, you get it, and it's like, and you get it, and it's like, you get what I mean, and he's like, yeah, and it's like, you get it, and it's like, brother, a sentence, please.
Yeah.
So he's just like, yeah, I totally understand that.
My love life is, you
just need to meet some.
I think guys need to not be afraid of me. If you like me, come.
Yeah. What was it like touring with Lizzo?
So amazing. I've never played arenas before.
Right.
So landing on the Friday was my first show day. Okay. I was like, oh my God, I wish I had like a day to like settle in, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have a day to settle in. It was straight in ears, out. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Wow. And the first night was Oslo. It was so good.
Was it fun?
Like the arena embrace. I was nice. I belong here. And Lizzo's so amazing. She is someone that has used my music in her show before. She keeps up with me kind of thing. So it was so nice to, oh my God. I cried so much.
What else do you have planned for this year?
It's going to be a great year for collaborations.
All right.
I think
Dream collab?
Dream collab? I don't know. I want a song with Sideman.
Can I be in the back?
I wasn't expecting this.
Dream collab, Sideman. But all the people I've connected with, I've loved to
collab with
at some point. I don't have like a main goal, but I feel like the Khalid song is a great start because he's someone that his journey's been outrageously successful. And for me to now share a spotlight with him, I think it's
dope.
It's crazy.
Are you happy with everything? I'd like to ask people this. Like,
so funny, I ask people that all the time as well.
Are you like, you're very positive, but are there ever times when you're like, oh, I don't feel like this is going how I want it to go. I don't feel like, because you're signed, right?
Yeah.
But you was independent before, obviously. So from being independent to being signed to putting out, because there's so much politics around music all the time and how when it's put out, are you happy with it all?
Today is a day that I'm not happy.
Oh, okay. I got
Today is a day I'm not happy at all.
Oh, okay.
Like as soon as I leave here, I'm just going to go to my house and be silent.
Okay, right.
You've done a great job of hiding that.
And you got to just switch it on and then it's mad. The emotions that we all go through. Like,
it's a lot.
I tell people all the time, you would never understand what it feels like to go somewhere and somebody say, plug in your personality now.
Yeah.
It's definitely
on
a plug-in. Today I'm not happy, but I'm obviously happy to be in conversation with you guys. I feel like the unhappiness comes from sometimes my stuff being mishandled.
Right, okay.
And where I'm someone that, you know, when I first started doing press and stuff, press till now probably still call me the DIY artist because Bree will do her hair, style herself. Even till now, guys, this jacket is a collaboration that I did with Off-White for the Lizzo tour.
Oh my
the idea started from my iPad.
That's so cute.
Straight to...
Oh my God, that's dope.
Yes. It has Lizzo's lyrics because I wanted a piece of her on it. Blue. I always have something blue on me. Guys, this started from my iPad. My brain is constantly on the go. I said I wanted patches. I said I wanted the silhouette to feel like a cross between Off-White and the Louboutins men's. Like as long as it has that Virgil DNA. My mind is constantly. And I handle every single piece of my stuff like with absolute care. And sometimes it'll be the most basic stuff that don't get handled. And I'm just like, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. And today's one of those days I'm like, I've lost it. Bryson Tiller, and Drake mix. 50 million views.
Mad.
Wow.
I never fell victim to the pressure.
Right, okay.
Because if I did, I'd just be making R&B.
Where's that strength coming from? Where's that mindset
coming from? I know
from?
where I want to go. And I just know I have God with me to take me there.
I refuse to be beefing with girls that only wear bodycon dresses.
I feel like you both have very crowd-stirring opinions.
Yeah.
So before we go, make sure you check out all the new releases this week across the +44 playlist on Amazon Music. You can download the Amazon Music app or just ask Alexa.
As well as the main +44 playlist, we also have the R&B playlist, the rap playlist, and the Afro playlist. This month on +44, we are celebrating independent artists. So if you need tips on how to break through the music industry, make sure you are following at +44 UK on Instagram. You have been listening to the +44 podcast from Amazon Music with me, Sideman.
And me, Zeze Millz.
Listen to the +44 podcast wherever you get your podcasts or listen early and ad-free on Amazon Music.